All right, what's good, YouTube? Let's go live for a little bit. I want to go over SPY, QQQ, and ES. So let's go over SPY, QQQ, and ES. All right, so I want to give my levels for today. My SPY levels for today. All right. All right, we got a 2 down on SPY. Got a 2 down on SPY. Okay. All right. All right. So we had a close yesterday. Well, this is SPX. Let's do SPY. Okay, there we go. We're up like $2 in the pre-market. I hate when it does that when I switch to stock, it take off my ATR. I don't know why it does that. Okay. 740, 738. Okay. 18 cents with an ATR of $8, 28 cents. Let's do the math on that. $738, 18 cents plus $8. Oh, the market is such in a tight range. It's crazy. So again, I caught a reversal yesterday for 130% to the upside, and I caught 95% to the downside on SPY. Even with low volume, we are navigating the hell out this market. You just have to be a little bit more patient because this market, man, is just any little drawdown on options, like you're down nasty. So you have to really believe in the structure and what you're seeing, and less the P&L. So I've been telling my people to go in light. I've been telling them to go in a lot lighter. Do not be playing heavy in this market because it is brutal. It can really be devastating if you play too heavy in such a tight zone. 738, 18 cents, subtract $8. Because this market is definitely clipping a lot of people because they just don't understand that we're stuck inside month. And when you're stuck inside month, you you really want to wait till it breaks out to the other side. So a lot of people that trade distract, they're not even trading like SPY, SPX right now, just because they know that they need to break out of a range. So we finally got a little bit of a light yesterday, like this, it's selling off, but it still ended up in a doji. It didn't really trend the cleanest. It was really tight. So we got a 2 down. We got a call entry right here at 742.55. Right here. Okay, so and the price targets you can shoot for. Well, I usually go for the next candle high. I try to stay within inside the ATR, which is the average true range. On a daily, let's go to the 4-hour. Okay, we got inside candle. Inside candle, we got a call entry and a put entry. Those inside candles. Call entry. We're gapping up above that 4-hour call entry, and the target would be this next candle high right here. And you have a 4-hour fair value gap. I'll go ahead and chart outside of this. You got a 4-hour fair value gap right here, just in case they decide to get bullish and go past my ATR. Okay, we got to put entry on the 4. All right, so we know if it triggers the 4-hour, we got a target down here, 4-hour PT. And you have another one that is right, boom, right there. So let's go down to the 1 hour. We got a 3 candle. I don't chart 3 hours. All right, so this is your levels for today. Right now we're gapping above the 4-hour call entry. We got one more thing to do. Let's mark the pre-market high and pre-market low, which is the London session. We're going extended hours. And when you do this, you have to be on a time frame of like lower than an hour in order to get the pre-market levels, or it won't let you do it if you're on a bigger time frame. And so a lot of low volume is not doing much after hours. Pre-market high, pre-market low. Boom, we got it marked. Okay. All right, so now here go all your levels. All right, let's go to QQQ. All right, let's mark the pre-market high, pre-market low for QQQ. Pre-market high. Boom. Let's take it off, extend it out, put on regular session. Now let's try what we have. All right, we got a 2 down on Qs. We got a PDL right here. Let's mark PDL, previous day low. Previous day low right here, just in case they try to just dump this thing out. We know that this was yesterday's lows, because then they could come down here. There's a gap down here. Just in case they have a blowout, I keep marking this. It's a daily fair value gap close right here. They've tested this line right here multiple times. Support, 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 support. They're trying to come down and break this. And they're wearing it down. They are wearing it down. And you have this is as a trend line right there. So you're stuck right here. Boom. I want to make that line. Let's make it white. So you're stuck in this right here. And this is why people not able to make the type of gains they was a while back with this easy move. So we still, are we gonna do this, or are we gonna break down? There's so much that can happen. But just understanding we're stuck in this range. All of this right here was easy money. This straight up move, when the market's straight up, oh, everybody's a genius. Everybody's a genius. Because you could just keep buying the dip. This straight up move, you could just keep buying. Every day you win it. And then they dried it up for the last month and a half, last 6 weeks. It's dried up. So this right here is chopping a lot of people up. If you're playing too heavy, you got to wait for a couple of things to happen. You got to wait for this to actually break out, or you got to wait for this to actually break down and start to, you know what I mean? You can't try to play too heavy in this stuff. So I've even lightened my position size up. All right. So let's chart this out on my strat levels. Okay, let's do the math. So we hover over the candle, and it says, see where it says see up here, you got the close, you got the low, you got the high, and you got the open. It just has O for open. That's where I open. The high is where that's as high as it got over that candle. That was the low of the day. This was the close of the day. I do the close of the day. So I hover over the candle that I want, and the close is at 691 and 96 cents. You got an ATR of $14.48. All right, let's do the math on that. So we're gonna add the close. We're gonna do the close, 691, 96 cents plus $14.48. Or 96 cents, I'm sorry. No, 48 cents on the ATR. Add that, we get a total of 706.44. 706. 44 cents. Click that, ATR. So they can get as high as that. And then let's get the lower range. So do the math again. 691. 69 cents. Subtract $14.48. So they can fall as low as 677. They can fall as low as that. And that's right close to this fair value gap close on this daily right here. That's right up underneath it. Okay, so we got a 2 down. So we got a call entry right here. 2 downs. That's a call entry on the daily. So if they trigger 698, they're going to try to come close this gap. Maybe right here to the upside. Fair value gap right there at 703. All right, we got an inside candle on the 4 hour. Same thing as on SPY. So I get call entries on both sides. I mean, call entry to the upside and the downside. So you get that's an actionable signal for both sides, right? So we're waiting for those ranges to be broken. Either direction, doesn't matter to us. Put entry, boom. That's the next low. So we try to target the next lows. Next price target low. This is actually a fair value gap right here. Boom. 4 hour fair value gap. And you have another low right here of that candle. I think today is going to be low volume again. I'm going to be very focused on catching reversals personally, and waiting on these moves to set up a little bit better throughout the day. Not bad. We got a 4 hour price target to the upside right here. Another one right there. So these are my levels. If it breaks to the upside, these are TPs along the way. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the 1 hour because I think I said a three count on the 1 hour. Yep. All right. So these are my levels. Got the pre-market high, pre-market low marked. All right. So these are the levels right here. And we are set to, we had to close. So we're not gapped up too much on this one. So just waiting. Yes. Let me check my Intel. We played calls yesterday on Intel. We had a lot of it. It was up to like 113 after the market closed yesterday on earnings. But I got a 110 strike price on this. So we'll see what happened to those calls. I didn't go heavy. Yes, what do we have? Okay, so we're still, this is a box right here that I see a lot of support and resistance. So this market can definitely be resistance because we broke this level and we're coming back into it. I want to see if we reject and continue back down because we got support right here. Support, 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 support. Broke this box, come back in here to a resistance. So we're going to break above this box and then hold a support and then continue back up. We can see if that can happen, right? Or we're going to break I mean, we already broke this, and now we're back into this. Will this zone right here be resistance and then come back down and continue? That's what I want to see. So now let's mark this box right here. This is a low because we bounced off this right here. Matter of fact, let's hit extend left. So this stuff can go all the way across. All right. All this pivot low, just in case the market decides to get real nasty. This is a zone support. And then the highs, just in case the market get real bouncy. This is a rejections. So this is a zone. This is a shoulder. So I'm gonna mark this as a zone. Boom. Rejections fell, got above this support. So as we're playing in this area. Rejection here fell. So these are different levels on a 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, one more zone down here. Boom. All right. So now, yeah, this is the zone that we're in. Either they're going to try to come down here, and play around, or they're going to try to come down to this next level right here. Or they can break above this, come to support, and then go back to resistance. Either way it go, we're going to be ready. And so now let's look at let me see if I don't see anything. Let's look at the bigger time frames. Let's go to the month. I'll show you what's going on in the month. This is why we're stuck in the rain so bad. Boom. This is the high. I mean, that's the low. And this is the high of this month. So this is the ES. We were up here the other day and it was really doji. Now it's starting to try to make its way down. We had a fill two up last month, which is bearish. So if we break this low right here from last month, oops. If we break this low or come down here, like I said, we risk breaking this support or bouncing again, staying inside month. But yeah, we're inside of a 1 candle from last month. This is why it's so hard. We're not able to break this top right here. And like I said, last month's candle in June was red, closed red. And so now we've been rejecting ever since. But I think they're trying to possibly come and make their way down. So, all right, this is my analysis. And I'm about to get ready for my group. And I just want to check in with y'all and let y'all see the levels that I'm seeing. Oh, yeah, before I go, this is last week. We finally broke last week's lows yesterday. So this was the low that we broke yesterday. And now we try to come and take out these lows right here. This is the next target right here that we can possibly take out before today is over. And maybe even this, who knows? Who knows? All right, I'm up out of here. I'll see y'all on the next. About to get ready for my group. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like I said, I'm trying to do a lot more of these in the pre-market, so just to help out show y'all my levels. Other than that, man, I see y'all on the next. Oh yeah, if you want to join the group, click the link in the bio as well.